Oh, hello there. I didn't see you there. What's up, Rhino?
Gets me pumped every time, man. Every time.
Yeah. Like, listen, I've never not liked the old system failure coming through. Glitch Matrix original. Happy Saturday, everybody. Because, of course, we are back on a Saturday Day Live, coming straight at you. Unless you're, like, seated over here, then we're sort of coming this way. But, Ryan, what's going on, man? How's your Saturday so far?
Not too bad, not too bad. I got one of the adult naps in, living the dream. Other than that, just waiting to hang with my bros.
Speaking of hanging with our bros.
Hey, you.
Boom. Hold on one second. Don't say anything yet.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, 1 second.
Yeah.
Boom. Enabled.
Can you hear us? Because we can hear you just fine. All right. Well, while we figure out Eric's speakers, hopefully we figure that out soon. For me, so my day so far involved in the morning, breakfast for the kids, did a load of dishes, added LeBron to the stage. Can you hear it?
Yeah. Again, mic issues. I don't know what the hell is going on.
Boom. Enabled.
There we go. Thank you.
Ryan, it's probably one of the favorite things that anyone's ever done. So thank you, Ryan, for putting that together.
Oh, you're welcome. I thought you would enjoy that.
Yes, I'm gonna kill it. It's gonna be used over and over and over. But so I just got back from our community pool. We live in a townhome condo development, so we have a community pool. Took the kids out there. My two kids, my sister-in-law's two kids that live around the corner, who are basically my kids too. One of whom is the 2-year-old. I was just telling Ryan, this was only her second time at the pool. The first time she wouldn't get off the first step. Today, we had her all out in the pool. That little 2-year-old's going to be swimming like a fish by the end of the summer.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
And also, before that, I went to the movie theater, one of my favorite things to do in the world, and saw Deadpool.
Nice.
So,
yeah.
Did you see it, Ryan?
No, I'm going to try and go tomorrow. Did you see it?
No, I'm going to go. I made plans with my son with our work schedules.
Nice.
We're going to go see it on Monday.
Awesome.
So here's my advice to you guys and to anybody else who's watching us right now, or you can hear me. If you're going to see the Deadpool movie and you haven't seen it yet, my advice to you is the same advice I got. Just do your best to avoid all spoilers. Don't look at Twitter.
Totally.
Don't go on the internet. Just trust me, dudes and dudettes. You will enjoy it so much better if you are unspoiled and just get to watch the movie as it's meant to be seen. My buddy saw it Thursday night, the first night, and that's what he told me yesterday. He's like, dude, avoid spoilers at all costs. Avoid SDCC stuff as much as you can, which is tough for me because I've been all SDCC all week, but I avoided all spoilers.
Mm-hmm.
It's worth it, man. I'm telling you,
good
avoid
call.
the spoilers and you will enjoy it. It's a fun ride. We can talk more about it once it's been out for a while.
Yeah, I'm really anticipating it for it to be a fun ride, and I'm really anticipating what is it? Aliens Romulus. That's the one I'm really anticipating. That's going to be fun.
Dude, the Deadpool movie obviously is a massive hit. So of course they had like 9,000 trailers. The Alien Romulus movie looks really cool, to your point.
Mm-hmm.
The Beetlejuice movie. Oh, I do have one little complaint I'll tell you in a second. But the Beetlejuice movie, there was a new trailer that I hadn't seen before, and it was really freaking awesome.
Nice.
So cool.
That's going to be so cool.
And you know what was dope that I was not excited about, but now I am? Gladiator 2.
Oh, yeah. That looks like
the trailer I saw today looked insane.
Yeah, it looks epic.
Nuts. I have not seen anything for that yet.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess
it
I can't.
It looks good, dude. It looks
I
real
guess I
good.
can't spoil you for a trailer. That's not spoiling people if it's in the
No,
trailer.
no,
right?
it's a trailer,
No.
dude. Yeah, it's a trailer.
Dude, you know how in the Roman Colosseum there's the legends about them. They could fill it up with water and have naval battles.
Yeah.
That's in this movie.
Mhm.
It looks
Dude.
so
Mhm.
cool, man. It looks
Mhm.
so cool. I was like, the first time I heard about it, I'm like, a Gladiator 2. That doesn't seem like a movie that would get a sequel, but I may have been wrong. It looks really, really cool.
Yeah,
Steph
it's gonna be
agrees.
epic.
Um,
I don't know if you guys caught the trailer for season 2 of the what is it, the Rings of Power, the spinoff for the
Lord of the Rings?
Rings show. Oh my
Uh-huh.
god, what an epic freaking trailer! Oh my god, it's
I'll have to check it out. I never
super
finished
dope.
season 1.
Yeah, it's coming. Season 2 is coming in. Whoa, it's beyond, man. It's like it wasn't so. I don't know. It didn't kick off so well with the first season, but this second season looks amazing, like crazy good. What's
Is
up,
that
Joe?
next year?
What's up, dude?
Next year, 2025.
Yeah, I'm sure it comes out in 2025. Yeah.
Gotcha.
It looks. I just saw the trailer for it. Wow, mind blowing, super dope.
Hey, Curtis says Easter time, Central time,
Hedgehog time. That's right.
That's right.
Either way,
Dave
it's
Orkin
right
says
on
he had
top.
a nice adult nap too.
Nice.
So no
Yeah.
nap for me, but I did see Deadpool. Did get to go to the pool. Before we went to the pool, grilled up a bunch of chicken. So it's a good Saturday.
I'd say.
I probably have to go into the office tomorrow, so I'm enjoying today as much as I can.
Right.
Yeah, we got a lot to talk about. We might as well hit it right off the bat here.
Yeah, let's waste no time, dude. There's so much to. I mean, there's so many things we could talk about. It's ridiculous. And I'm not even talking about my wang.
Why don't we just start? Oh, Jesse says Rings of Power is next month.
Oh, is it? Oh, the next month. Sorry.
So I'm way off. Shit.
Yeah.
So we might as well tee it up here. So obviously there's a bunch of SDCC stuff to talk about, a bunch of exclusives and stuff. Want to see what you guys have been interested in, if anything. There's a new HasLab, a whole bunch of stuff to check out. But in the Legions realm, which is, I know we're all big Legions heads here. Bill says, yep, Epic ISS still going on right now. One of the big things for this ISS was this brand new figure, the Deluxe Skeleton Legion Builder 2. Hope I'm got the name right. There was a limit of 4 skeletons each. The ISS in-stock sale, for anybody that doesn't know, I'm assuming everybody who's watching does know, but that's an in-stock sale from Four Horsemen Studios. So that means figures that they have in stock, buy them online, and they'll be shipped out, right away. It might take a couple of weeks to get everybody's orders out, but the point is, it's not a pre-order. It's in stock. It ships right away.
Yes, sir.
And there was a bunch of stuff. There was actually some all-ins, which I was very, very tempted by. There was
those were tempting.
Dude, I didn't go crazy. So I guess let's just start there. So I got my first order was very small. Well, what I really wanted was, for the first time I can remember, the Horsemen had some figures that were loose, so not in the package, figures that had been opened for like $20. Like the Gold Knight, the new Gold Knight was in there, the Shadow Orc was in there, one of the dwarves was in there for $20. I was like, I don't need the package anyway.
That's a steal, man. That's a steal.
So right at 11, I logged in, threw a couple of those loosies in my cart, and my work internet network said, "No, you're not. The hell you are." And I put them. I was able to log into the site. I've ordered from work before quickly, but my work network was like, "Nope, not doing anything like this." and it blocked me. So I went in on my phone. By the time I went to my account on my phone, the Lucy's were all gone. So I ordered one Skelly, one Phalanx. But then later in the day, after the skeleton had sold out, the horsemen apparently went back in and canceled a bunch of orders that had attempted. Okay, there's no crying. That can be good or bad, right? Attempted to go over the limit. Those orders got canceled, so there was more available. And it just so happened I was at the court. I was at City Hall in Newark doing work stuff, and I had just finished what I was doing. Was going downstairs, checked my phone to send some emails, and checked Facebook and saw that literally a couple minutes before they'd announced that there's more out. And I was like, okay. Went back to Store Horseman, ordered 3 more Skellys to bring me to my 4 Skelly limit, and then I was good. So, how about you guys? What'd you guys do? Late night. How about you, man?
Of course, I jumped in because this is a great time, if any, to restock on bodies for customs, because that's where my game is. Of course, I got the limit on the Skellys. I got my 4. I ended up picking up 2 Vorgus Vermilius. I picked up 10 of the figure stands, because I love those figure stands, and I was hoping that they would bring those back and they would be available. So I jumped on those. I got 4 of the deluxe dwarf Legion builders, because I love that particular dwarf body. That's great. And I got 3 or 4 of the vampire phalanx, because I like the new armor on that one.
Excuse me.
For a night body. And what else did I get? Can't remember. I had to look at my orders, but I got a bunch. But like I said, mostly for me, it was just stocking up on bodies, which, like I said, I'm always happy to do when I can for a good price. And like I said, there's nothing like the in-stock sales to do that at. So yeah, 4 of the Skellys. I'm looking through my orders. Sorry. The vampire phalanx 4, and then and then Vorgus and the dwarf builders. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, I got a good haul. I'm pretty stoked. I would have went back for probably a lot more, but yeah, I think I spent enough already.
No, that's a pretty good haul, man.
Yeah.
And a good mix of stuff there, I would think, too.
Yeah. And everything aside from the Skellys is all for customs. That's all. I mean, that's all I really got them for.
That's what I was exactly just going to get to, though. So I was a little bit surprised when you said that, so you don't have any custom plans yet for the new skeleton body, or you just want to get it in hand first and see what's up?
No, I just want the skeletons. I just want, dude, for every kid that's anywhere near my age, back in the day when Jason and the Argonauts, dude, do you know how long we've been waiting for a action figure like this? I mean, it's everything that we've always dreamed of, and all it is a skeleton. You know what I mean? It's just a plain skeleton, and it looks so freaking fantastic. I love it.
Dope ass plain skeleton.
Yeah, exactly. With great articulation. I mean, yeah, this is gonna be so much fun to mess with and put into the collection, take photos of. It's just gonna be awesome. So yeah, no, I'm not gonna do anything with these skeletons. Plus, I mean, that's pretty much my biggest army I have is skeletons. I've got probably over 40 now, over 40 skeletons, between like the Walter the Mad, the original Skeleton Legion builder, the deluxe skeleton Legion builder, and then I've got like 25 Malleus. So yeah, I've got a huge army.
Trying to be Walter Jr. over here.
Oh, dude, I'm nowhere near Walter. Walter's got like 3 times as much. He's ridiculous. But yeah, right there, that scene. That's all we've ever wanted. I mean, dude, you know how long ago that film was made, and how long ago we've seen that? It's ridiculous. So yeah, it's awesome. Super stoked on this.
Yeah. How about you, Rhino? Did you hop in on the ISS?
I did. So I grabbed 4 of the Skellys, and then I only grabbed 1 Skullman.
Nice.
That was my order. I didn't go as hard as Late Night LeBron because I don't customize and I'm not as talented as that man there. So
You didn't get the you didn't get Skullman from Zolocon?
I did. I got the. Obviously, it's the exclusive one, but I wanted the regular release for a pop and swap I had in mind.
Oh yeah, that's right. You said that. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I did want to jump on a couple Skullmans because I actually wanted just the black body parts, but it was like,
Yeah.
all right, I've got enough other stuff that I can utilize. So
He went a lot faster than I thought he was going.
I
to.
did.
I thought it would last a little.
Totally surprised me. I thought they probably had like tons of those that they probably wouldn't sell out. I was super surprised that sold out so fast.
Am I wrong though? That's not the first time that's been available online, right? Didn't more go up after Zolocon?
I thought they had them available after Zolocon.
Yeah, I thought so too, but
I don't remember.
Like a non-con release, like a regular release version.
Yeah, like the one that was available today.
Yeah, I thought I remember them having them. But yeah, I was super surprised that he went so fast. The one that I'm surprised hasn't sold out is both Vorgus 2 and Demistros. I'm really surprised because that Demistros body is super dope, dude. The color, the cape that he comes with. I mean, just straight pop and swaps, that's a super dope body to use for anything, really. I was actually thinking of going back and grabbing a bunch of those because I just love that colorway that they did on that body. Plus, you can use that extra head, that skull head sculpt is super freaking dope.
Yeah,
that'd be dope for like all kinds of different customs if you paint in different ways. But I don't know. I was super surprised that they didn't sell it. They didn't sell out on those.
Yeah, I'll check that out in a second. Do you have any plans for yours, Ryan?
For the Skellies?
Yeah, for anything you got. Yeah.
Other than the Skull Man, not really. I'm just gonna keep them as is because they're gonna be dope when you have them all set up going after a knight or a wizard or whoever the hell you have in the center. It's gonna look badass.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to.
Or Romulus, like in this picture.
Yeah.
All right. This is only sort of working right now.
Yeah, those some of those all-ins, man. The Aether all-in, and what's the one with the forest troll? The All-Stars, what is that? 4 or 5+? Yeah. That was real tempting. I'm like, oh man, I'm like, no way.
I'm probably wrong.
Man.
Come. All right. All right. So let's actually check that out. All right, so this is the current store page. So I think all the
action figure stand sold out.
Oh wow, yeah. So the action figures stand sold out. All Stars 5 still available, not super surprising. All Stars 4 sold out. That Aether all in, that was the one that was tempting. Like I had no plans to do like a super big purchase, but just having
it would be so worth it though, dude. If you grab that Aether all in, oh my god, that's so worth it.
Yeah.
Damn, that was tempting.
Boreas, anybody looking for horses? Boreas is still available.
All done with horses.
A bunch of the Deluxe Legion builders still available. Ooh, there's still Gold Knights available.
Reinforcements too all in. That's all there.
Oh yeah, that's still there.
Yeah, but that's still pretty new. That's probably why that's still, because I mean, people know that that's totally going to be available at shows, unlike all the other ones. Maybe, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, Aether was gone in less than 30 seconds. That means there was probably only one all in then. Maybe one, maybe two at best.
Yeah, they said it was quick. Beforehand, they said it was going to be extremely limited for the Aether. The mouse pads sold out.
Yeah, Jeremy said there were a lot of those all-ins. They only had like single digits, so that probably means like 1 or 2.
So I don't know. So for anybody that's still looking to pick up some stuff, there's still some ridiculous, like ridiculous prices here. So for like the Legion builders,
Mhm.
$26.
Dude, that
Yeah.
vampire phalanx body, people don't know, dude. That body is so dope for $26, man. I mean, even if you're just a pop and swapper, that's such a great body to use for so many great pop and swaps. That's got such a great armor, dude, and it's all blacked out, so it's like, oh my gosh, fantastic. Especially for just an army builder, so rad.
Sorry, I just popped over to another. Check this out. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
So for anybody that liked the Black Knight, the Black Knight was one of the most popular figures. I think it's still one of the best Legions figures that's ever come out.
Oh yeah.
But it was the only one that had that shiny black armor.
Mm-hmm.
Here you go again.
Yep.
The Vampire Phalanx has that shiny black armor.
Yep. I like those. I like the pieces too that plug into his helmet. Those don't come with anything else but that character. That'd be cool to add to like different characters, like a dwarf helmet or like a knight helmet or like a barbarian helmet. I think those would look really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. This figure has super customizing potential. I love it, man. That's why I grabbed a few of them. Shit, they're still available. I might grab more, man. I'm telling you, dude. I love stocking
The
up
longer
on
it stays up.
Yeah, the longer it stays up, man. My wallet's already jumping out of my pocket already.
Dude, and the thing is that reinforcements all in, if you take into account, you've got the Ogre Legion builder, which is $40 on its own. Like the rest of those figures end up being like less than $26 each.
Yeah.
If you average it out, you know what I mean?
Yep.
With the Ogre, they're like $28 each.
Still isn't bad.
Not at all.
Yeah, especially when one of them is a ogre-sized figure here. And for anybody, like, listen, Phobos is a dope horse. Maybe my favorite horse. It's still available. And then, of course, Swig.
See, I almost bought a Swig, but then I forgot that Trevor faked us out and the bottles didn't come with it. So I said, no, I don't want it.
Yeah, what a jip.
Horrible.
What a jip.
But yeah, I mean, listen, so there's still that thing going on, the 1,000 Swigs, right? So the idea is that, everybody is not supposed to, but you can if you want, like sort of customize your own Swig, bring it to Legions Con. And then I think the idea is that we're going to take a picture with all of these Swigs together as like an homage to like the 1,000 Swigs.
Yep.
I'm going to do it too. I haven't really thought about what I want to do to like make my Swig like sort of like individualized or like, Donathized or hedgehogized.
I've been working on mine, that's for sure.
Have you really? I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I got one coming.
What about you, Ryan?
Come on, dog. Late night's coming with the heat.
I'll probably wait until the last minute. Just because that's how I roll.
Yeah,
But this, I don't know. Man.
Swig is really a great character and a great figure. I'm a big Goblin fan. So here, I have a question for you guys. Is Swig the best Goblin ever?
No.
I've got my top two in my head right now. So who do you have as number one?
Want to go first, Ryan, or you want me to?
So I got Snag as my number one.
That was my other one. Snag was the other one.
Snag above all, bro.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
That's the best Goblin ever.
He's got so much personality, right?
That face sculpt is just so epic, dude.
So Bill says Bill's got Noobnik number one overall.
Noobnik. He's
a
good one, man. He's a good one.
Curtis agrees. Snag.
Yep.
I think it's Snag too. Now, here's the thing. If Swig had come with the bottles, who knows? He might have been number one, dude.
Place.
But yeah, so that's it. The in-stock sale is still going on right now. Still a bunch of figures left. The Lucy's are gone. The Skeleton Legion builders are gone, which I understand caused some consternation out in the community. But I don't know. I don't know what there really was to be mad at or complain about or whatever, because
Hey, they were available for a long time, dude.
Like hours, right?
If they sold
Multiple
out
hours?
in like 45 seconds, I'd be like, okay, it was like a regular in stock sale. They didn't have that many, and you got cart jacked or whatever. But not when they're available that long. You just slept. That's all. That's your fault. To anybody out there that complains about not getting the Skellys, you slept. Okay, because it was easy to get those Skellys. No problem at all.
Not difficult.
Don't even cry.
And there was a 4-figure limit, so it's not like somebody could swoop in and like grab like 50 of them or something.
Oh,
like
I would have easily bought 10, dude. I would have easily bought 10 if they had no limit on them. So yeah, but I took my 4 and I walked out the door happy, and there was no issue whatsoever. So I don't want to hear none of that crying.
Don't mind me as I'm taking care of my luscious.
Who do I complain to that I got my skeletons? That's what I want to know.
Huh?
I said, who do I complain to that I got my skeletons? That's what I need to know.
Maybe there could be a new Facebook group for like complaining about things that just don't make don't make any sense.
Here's something. As soon as I placed my orders, I emailed customer service at 4 Horsemen.
Where's my shipping notice, bro?
No. Yeah, I was thinking, oh fuck, they're probably like, here we go already, and it was me, of course. So I mean, I'm sure they probably recognized my name, and it was only because I checked. You know how you're like real fast about it. You're like, order, place, checkout. Order, place, checkout. Real fast.
Listen, because you're like. We're trained at this point.
Yeah.
No matter what,
even though we know, like I always have to see is ISS, and we think of the old days where there was cart jacking and just the bloodbath. So, just doing that, I did my orders real quick, and then when I got my email notifications, I looked at my orders and I realized that my old address was still linked to my account, and I was like, oh shit! And I was like, so I emailed and I'm like, hey, I said, can you guys update my address? And that's my old address, and here's my new address. But they got right back to me. I don't know who it was, if it was like Diego or whoever. Got right, I mean, like within 5 minutes got right back to me and like, no problem, we already updated your order, blah blah blah, you're taken care of. So kudos to 4-H, man. They freaking rock. I don't boo on anybody who says different, because 4-H just, I mean, they've come across in leaps and bounds on taking care of customers and making this process so much easier, and their systems work great, and you know what I mean. It's just like, and come on, man. I mean, I don't have any problem with FedEx, so I don't know what anybody's crying about that flat rate shipping, dude. But I'll take it any day I can. You know what I mean? Especially when it's coming all the way to California. You know how much shit costs to come out here,
dude. That the $10 flat rate is dope. It's so great. You know what I mean? It's you can't really complain about that when you're like, exactly what it is. You know what I mean?
That shit all day, man, all day.
Especially, I was gonna say, just because you're on the closer side, that flat rate shipping is better for you because it has less to travel, so you don't pay through the fucking nose for shipping.
Yeah.
Did you guys happen to see that post from Dean Wright on the Cabal? What his shipping cost to get his shit out to where he is? Dude,
I did not.
His order was like maybe $110. His shipping was like $98, bro.
Where does he live?
Where is he? He's overseas. He's in where's Dean at?
Yeah, listen, so that just shows you, like, in the US, we're lucky that we don't have to deal with that. You know what I mean? Like, imagine having to pay double for your figures because
there you go. Dean's in the UK.
There you go.
Yeah,
but the UK, don't they have to pay the shipping and then?
Oh yeah, they have to
charges
pay
on the other side.
Damn. Oh yeah, they pay freaking through the nose, dude.
That sucks.
Yeah. That's why I'm so surprised that I mean, I don't know if they do or not. I mean, I might totally be talking out of my ass, but I'm just so surprised that, well, I mean, I'm sure it's probably in the works somewhere down the line, but where the Horsemen haven't made some kind of arrangements to, have like a overseas retailer, you know what I mean, where they can just get straight from their source on their side of the pond. You know what I'm saying? Because damn, that's a lot of money, dude, to ship a freaking yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is
That's fair.
I made a really dumb decision to not max out the 4 Skelly limit the first time around, because what I did was I paid an extra $10 in shipping when I made my second order, and that was not a brilliant move by me. But it's like, I don't know. The thing is, it's $26 to begin with.
Dude,
They
I
told
totally
me-
did that. I placed 3 orders.
Yeah, I'm such an idiot. But like,
I'm happy to no, and I did it because I just kept thinking to myself, man, you know what? I should go back and get some of this or get some of that. So the Skellies was the first one. I got in and out because I wanted the Skellies and I didn't want to like lose the chance. So that was a given. But the second and third order, I went back and I was like, okay, now what do I want on this order? And I ordered some. I'm like, okay, that should do it. And then I thought about it, I'm like, damn it, now I want something else. So I went back. So
I gotta be honest with you.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit.
If they were like the skeletons are 4-figure limit, they're $31 each, free shipping.
Yeah.
To me, it's like, I don't know.
I don't care.
I'm super excited to get those guys in hand, though.
Yeah.
Damn, Len says you can't ship anything that's over 6 ounces across the ocean for less than $30, dude.
That's
Shit.
crazy.
6 ounces, dude. That's freaking insane, dude.
Listen, my people across the seas, I feel your pain. I mean, I don't feel your pain. I mean, I sympathize for you. I wish that you didn't have to pay those incredible the shipping costs. That's true. I mean, we pay some ridiculous shipping for some imports. Although most of the time these days, isn't it rare that like we have true imports that we actually have to pay that shipping for? Like, I feel like it doesn't happen that often anymore. But
Only
maybe
if
I'm
you
just
want
not
it
in the know.
earlier.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like Hobby Link Japan will get stuff way before Big Bad Toy Store. Sometimes months.
I remember I used to order from like Ami. I don't remember the shipping being all that bad. I mean, most of the stuff too that I get from China or Japan or whatever, I just don't pay attention. But I don't recall the shipping ever being like crazy. You know what I mean?
Plus, they ship it by DHL, and it's the weirdest thing. You'll order it from Japan on Tuesday, and it'll be here Wednesday morning.
Like,
Yeah,
You had that weird
insane.
DHL thing where like it
Stupid
shows up.
fast. Like,
That's the crazy shit. And then what was that one? Bill was talking about it on the Dorklair podcast. Those Joy Toy TMNT figures. Like, did you see those? They're like the 3 3/4 inch Joy Toy figures. And initially they were just available through like, well, I mean, I guess they were available through like multiple sites, but Bill had ordered them through like this Japanese website that I'd never heard of before. But it was like, I think it was $125 for the set of 4 with all the accessories and the bases and everything. And like shipping, there was free shipping or like some like really low cost shipping, which didn't seem like it was possible. Since then, those same figures have popped up on Amazon for like a little bit more expensive, but I don't know. I haven't received the figures yet. I don't know when they're shipping out, but if they really come through for free shipping or whatever it was, I'll be very happy. That's it. Yeah, I've been trying to be cool about it. Like, listen, if we had this podcast at like earlier today, I probably would be going off on the complainers, the people that were complaining about the ISS, but it's probably just not even worth getting into, really. Like,
not at all. It is what it is, dude. It's always gonna happen. It's always gonna happen. But like I said, that's your fault. That's all there is to it. It's your fault. Like I said, had they sold out in 45 seconds, I'd be like, damn, that sucked. You know what I mean? But when something doesn't sell out for almost 2 hours, yeah, you had more than enough chance to get it. So
yeah, and here's the like, there's gonna be. I think one thing was, I think when like the numbers were dwindling, you know, Jeremy made a post or something like that like, hey, there's, just so you know, there's not that many left. Here they are. There's no plans right now to make more. And like people like freaked out about that, I think. And the problem is, I think the 4 Horsemen, to a fault, I think, care about their fans so much and like try to like make like I think some of this probably no inside information or anything like that, but I think the way they handled the sale probably was directly related to like the Valiant Night, you know. So I think the way they released the Valiant Night was amazing. I thought it was fun. I thought it was incredible. It was, released at Legion's Con last year, and then they released more online after that, and they sold out like really, really quickly. So this time they're debuting a new figure, and what they did was, okay, we're going to release it online so everybody has a chance at it the first time around, not just the people that were at the convention, right? So they do that, and it sells out again, and like people that complain about it, it's like, listen, guys, we're trying here. So, but
you can't.
I will say that I saw another post later in the day where somebody was asking about that exact issue, about does that mean they're never going to release it ever again? And Cornboy, I think, commented and said, no, that's not. Yeah. What was said was there was no plans at that time to make more. We never at any time said we're never going to make more. So I don't know. Like, listen,
I just hope that, I mean, and I doubt this new Skeleton Legion builder will ever fall into that realm, but I just hope it doesn't become as obscure as, let's say, the Red Shield Soldier did. That was a great figure, and it became obscure like before it even became popular. You know what I mean? It's like it barely hit the market, and then you couldn't find it, and you still can't find it. It's like that should be a figure that
now you can
commonly available like all the time. You know what I mean? And it's like the Valiant Knight. Yes, it was kind of like a limited release, but now it's like everybody's like, when is the next batch of those figures going to be available? Like everybody wants their hands on them, and multiples. And I mean, and no doubt why, because it's a superb figure. But I don't really see this new one. I mean, you're going to have to wait a little bit, but I know that Skeleton Legion builder is going to be there's probably going to be stacks on the tables at the the future shows. So be patient, people. That's all I'm saying. Be patient, because trust me, that you're going to have those Skeleton Legion builders more than you could think.
Yeah. Bill says the problem is some people think they created very few Skeleton too, but they made a ton of them. So yeah, I'm sure they have.
Oh yeah.
But speaking of, where is it now?
Speaking of Dorklair, you guys are in the Dorklair freaking getup. Thanks for the memos.
That's what's up, dude. Sorry.
Well, that's okay. I'm representing Trevor down here in San Diego, enjoying.
I know.
Enjoying the show. So props to you, Trevor.
Oh yeah, we're gonna
at least somebody cares.
Too. Did I mess up here? Hold on a second. Sorry, guys. There was something that I had called up. Wait, is it here? Here we go. Sorry. I wanted to pull this up before we leave the topic of the Skelly Legion builder. Here we go. Because one of the things that's new and different is we have a new bone color. So on our left, we have the Maxilius body, which is in like the traditional bone color that the Horsemen have been using for years. That would be on the original Skeleton Legion builder, the deluxe Skeleton Legion builder, which is more of like a yellowish type of color.
And weren't they saying that's a 104% print? So that print on that yellow one is a little bit bigger. So the Maxilius see how it's thicker, the bones are thicker.
I was going to ask that.
What you're actually going to get in hand is like the one on the left. Even for the Maxilius, he'll be thinned out like that, because that print is like 104%, they said. So that thing's just gonna that's gonna look epic, dude. That thing looks so good, dude.
Yeah. Sorry. I don't know if any of these you put up before, Ryan, but shout out to Dave Orkin. Both shirts that I printed.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dave Orkin. Best shirt printer ever.
Well, at least tied with Wolf King. Orkin and Wolf King, the two key shirt printers out there to me.
Yeah, I was gonna say I got a Hedgehog shirt, man, and that was printed by Len. That's pretty good too.
Yeah. Listen, it helps to be able to spread the love, I think.
Absolutely.
100%.
Yeah. We don't discriminate. We love you all.
So, what do you guys think about the new color? I like the idea of toning it like a little bit more of what we would consider like a traditional bone color, changing and plus I think this is begging now for customizers once these get out there.
I particularly love this new bone color because it's like the original Legion Builder skeleton. So yeah, I'm not really down with the yellowish bones. I'm really not.
Yeah.
I don't really like it. I like the wider bones. It's just, I don't know. Just my opinion. Anybody could have whatever color bones they want.
Seems racist.
Even gold ones.
So, exactly. Even gold ones. Yeah.
Listen, you know what? I gotta I've been talking about this for a long time. I tried to make my own gold skeleton, and it's like probably 90% of the way there, and then I just never finished it. So I have to finish it and post some pictures of it so you guys can see the beauty.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
Look at this. People calling out for the hedgehog shirts. Just so you know, there are plans in place for an additional run of hedgehog shirts. So Jesse says, regarding the different colors of the bones, the yellow bones have been in dungeons or in the ground. The white ones are just exposed to the sun and elements. That's cool.
Thank you, Dr. Jesse. Fucking know it all.
So that's it. In stock sale is still going on. Ryan, you going back in on the in stock sale or what?
No, so far I've been able to stay away for a second run, but I'm hoping they just yank it down tomorrow night so that way it's not up there for another week.
Dude, you know what I'm tempted by? That Reinforcements all-in. To grab an all-in with all of those figures, $200. $200 for an all-in. It's pretty crazy.
Just do it.
Yep.
All right.
I might go back, man. I might go back. I'm telling you right now. I might go back and grab a couple more phalanx and probably a couple more Demistros because I definitely love that Demistros body, and I should have grabbed him in the beginning, but
also not for nothing. I have the PowerCon Demistros. The regular release Demistros, that packaging is kind of cool. It's like a different. I'd like it. Oh, okay.
You know what's crazy? My Demistros that I got from PowerCon, the freaking one of his legs at the hip just falls out. It's like it was just a bad.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It doesn't even stay in place. Kind of sucks because that's the only Demistros that I have. And if I even pick him up, his leg just like falls off. Kind of sucks. I'm like, damn. So I might have to.
Boom, enabled.
Might have to put some glue in that or something. I don't know. It's some sticky tack or something.
All right. So that's it. In stock sale still going on. Lots of cool stuff still available. Check it out. Storehorseman.com. In stock sale still going on right now. So we'll see how it goes. We'll keep checking back in to see what sells out. But San Diego Comic-Con currently going on. Pixel Dan, of course, still has his coverage going on. Probably has the best coverage out there of all the San Diego Comic-Con stuff that's going on. Geek Dad Life also has some really good coverage. But have you guys been paying any attention to the SDCC exclusives, new releases, stuff like that?
Yeah.
Anything that hopped out at you?
For not for me in particular, but for a lot of the fans out there, I've seen a lot of great stuff. One being the prototype for Dragon Man. I know that's been a huge figure for man. That figure is so. I saw somebody pay, I think, like close to $700 for one of those at Frankenson's one day. I was like, holy shit! And it was like, but now I mean, I know a lot of fans have been waiting for that one for a long time. So that's super cool. The HasLab GI Joe Rattler. Oh my god, that's freaking super dope. And that already funded, so that's amazing. What else? The Mezco Beetlejuice. That looks super
Yeah,
dope.
dude.
That's a grab for sure. I'll buy that for sure. What else? Yeah, there you go. Man, that looks
Look
so
at that
good.
thing, dude. How cool, man.
So good, dude. Looks
I need
so
this.
awesome. Yeah. I mean, I have no ties to it, but that is a super dope figure. I would grab that just to customize it, you know what I mean? Just to put it in with like legions and stuff. That looks freaking super cool, dude.
Now I don't know anything about like when it's coming out or anything, because it looks like, we got a
that's just
grayscale prototype
the
here.
prototype right there,
But
but that thing's huge,
damn.
dude. That looks so dope. I just hope they don't make it like a Hasbro exclusive or something like that, because damn, you know what I mean? Because then you'll
you'll be
never
able to
get
get
your
it.
hands on it. It'll be like $800 on the aftermarket. You know what I mean? It's like, I just hope they do it right, and they have enough to go around for, especially for the people who are true fans of this character and have been wanting this figure for as long as they have.
Yeah, I probably know more about this character just from the figure being so sought after and difficult to get.
Oh, okay. It'll be on open pre-order. Cool. Yeah, that's awesome.
Hasbro Pulse
It is.
exclusive.
Yep.
Yeah, but still, that'll mean that it's not difficult to get.
Yeah, if it's
You
on
just
a
have to order
pre-order,
it
I mean,
off
yeah.
Pulse, that's all.
Yeah.
So there you go. So boom. Speaking of, you mentioned the HasLab Rattler. So the GI Joe classified Rattler is funded already. Has already funded. It hit its minimum goal, which is good, because I think the first unlock is like some patches.
Yeah.
Or whatever. And no shade for anybody that really, really likes patches, but to me, it's kind of like, that's not even really an unlock. The second unlock is a figure. But here we go. Here's the loadout for the Rattler. Comes with a stand, various flame effects, missiles, a pilot. The wings fold up. We've got it's basically close to just under 3 feet long, 33 inches, right? Almost 33 and a half inches, let's call it. Almost as long wide, but again, the wings fold up to give it a smaller footprint if that's what you need. Sorry.
Man, even though I don't collect classifieds, I would love to just have the space just to collect just the vehicles, because these vintage vehicles in this classified edition are super dope, dude. So good. And they've pretty much done all of the great ones, aside from like the tank. What is that? The Mobat or whatever?
Yeah.
And the
whale.
The whale and the
whale would be great.
The Wolverine. Is it the Wolverine? That's the one that Lady Jane drove. The one with the two like multi rocket launchers. Is like that flat tank. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't. Not off the top of my head.
Yeah. But the Dragonfly, the
Hiss,
the Hiss, the Vamp. I mean, man, they've done amazing jobs on all of them. I would just, like I said, I would love just to have just the vehicles, man. Because those, I mean, of all the stuff I had with the GI Joe in my GI Joe days as a kid, the vehicles were always my favorite thing to play with.
Yeah, I mean, I went in on, I think Classified's kind of killing it. I've said this a bunch of times. I think Classified is totally killing it.
Yeah.
But I'm still like sort of like picking and choosing figures here and there. We should check into it though, because Classified had a bunch of other reveals besides the Rattler. I backed the Hiss. I have the Hiss tank. Whose mic is broken?
Whose mic is broken? You guys can hear me fine, right?
Yeah, totally.
Yes.
And you can hear me fine, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
All right.
sir.
I think I backed the his tank. I didn't back the dragonfly just because I was always more into like the villain vehicles anyway than like the heroes. Like the villain vehicles were always a little bit more fantastical, a little bit more crazy stuff going on. So I backed the hiss. I have already backed the Rattler using HasLab logic that if you're interested at all, might as well just back because you don't get charged to see how it goes. So now I backed it. It's funded already. So, and now it's just, 45 days to see how many unlocks they can get. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So there you go. That's the Rattler.
It's awesome.
And I think there are like working lights and things like that. So
yeah.
So this I just saw today. Besides seeing the Deadpool movie, Mezco is doing a Deadpool. A brand new Deadpool. No info yet on when it might be coming out, but pretty crazy, huh?
Pretty awesome.
Is this a Mezco exclusive or is this a wide release?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
But it would appear that they're probably going to do both Deadpool and another Wolverine and do a movie Wolverine as well.
Yeah, it's like a teaser right here in the front.
Yep. So there you go.
You know what I just thought about?
What's that?
Back to the, just off the top of my head, back to the G.I. Joe classified series, and being it now that they're doing these vehicles in a 1/12 scale. Can you imagine if they did the flag in a 1/12 scale?
Yeah. Well, I think in one of the G.I. Joe groups, I think
like
somebody
18,
is building
18
one.
feet long.
I did see that in the group.
Did you see that?
They're doing
Yeah,
what?
dude, it's
There's somebody's doing one.
They're building one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's a super Joe fan right there, man. That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Let me get a better. Hold on a second. All right, so there's a few things. Hold on a second. Where's it at?
Oh yeah, Dorkler says that and I was gonna mention that too. The Knight Rider kit transformer.
Mm-hmm.
That looks super dope, dude.
So, all right. So I didn't get a bit better picture of it now, but Mezco officially announced the Tangerine figure, which is a character in Rumble Society, which has been teased before on packaging. It was out on the Advent calendar, and they had an actual like prototype out as part of their display at SDCC. So then people were wondering, okay, was this just something they did for the display, or is this figure actually coming out? And Mezco actually made a post. I can't find it right now, but this is part of it right here. That announced the figure and shows the name and stuff. So there will be a Mezco Tangerine, baby.
That's, you know what, I didn't want to ask a stupid question, but I was like, I saw a lot of people like, oh, excited about this, and I was like, I have no idea who this character is. I'm like, am I missing something here? So that's what it is. It's part of Rumble Society.
Yeah, brand new Rumble Society
yeah,
character.
I had no idea. I was like, this is a dope figure, but I'm like, I have no idea where this figure's from or this character. I'm like, who is this?
Yeah, it sort of seems like
it looks super dope though.
She's like a 1970s style character.
Yeah.
Badass. Like,
yeah. She's got the poofs. I love the poofs.
Yep.
Freaking yeah, it's awesome.
Take this down. And then also Sin City.
Yeah.
Mezco doing Sin City as well. So that's pretty cool.
That's gonna be hard to pass on, dude. Man, shit.
I got
freaking love Sin City, dude.
So you guys will both be in?
I think so, dude. I think so.
I'll try to hold off, but I know eventually I'll just give in.
Especially if they do
Go
Jessica
up.
Alba in that outfit.
Yeah.
Bunch of new 5-point stuff. And of course,
That
the
was
Red
cool.
Bull.
That Vapor cosplayer.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
The Void mech in the background.
Mm-hmm. Did you guys ever get that?
Well, so here, funny story about that is that I got it and then I sold it. And then I immediately regretted it. And then ever since then, Ryan also got it and was like, knew that I regretted selling mine, was like, you know, I have one if you really need one. And I was like, I do, but you know, I need to wait, you know, blah, blah, blah. But I think we're good now. We're swinging a deal where I'm going to acquire Ryan's Void mech set.
Nice.
And I could not be more excited.
That's what friends are for, man.
Yeah.
yeah.
I
Very
think
excited
I
about
think that I mean, like I said, I had no initiative to buy that Void mech, but I thought, man, that would look really dope. I mean, if you put another character in it to cross with the Cosmic Legions, like to put it in a display along with I thought that mech would look amazing with Cosmic Legions. And then of course you could use the what comes with it. Is it like it's the Roach, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a Space Gomez. Yeah.
Gomez.
Yeah. You could put the Gomez
Void
as something
Cadet.
else, or just by himself, just as a standalone figure. But yeah, that mech would look super dope with Cosmic.
Yeah, it was the kind of thing where as soon as I sold it, I was like, man, I had this shit in my house. It was paid for. It was done. It was here. And the thing that was messed up is because like I sold it.
But that's your MO, dude.
Yeah, dude, totally. Absolutely.
It's
100%.
totally your MO.
I sold it on eBay, right? And it wasn't like I didn't sell it for like a ridiculous price. Like it was a little bit more than what I paid for. But once you take into account the tax and the shipping that I paid for initially, and then eBay's VIG, because eBay takes a VIG, they're worse than the fucking mob.
Mhm.
I think I might have lost
sure.
a couple bucks on the deal. Like I might have lost money on it.
You
And I was
probably
like,
did.
why did I do that? That shit was in my house. Why did I let it go? Thank God for Ryan for having one for me. Thank you, my friend. Can't wait to pick it up. But yeah, I wanted to throw up. So this is a kind of a cool thing. So pins, of course, there are usually Legions Con exclusive pins. And there's going to be pins again this year. And it just so happens that David Williams has designed one of the pins. And this is one of them right here. So it's one of the exclusive figures, the Legions Con exclusive figures. What do you guys think, man? Look how freaking cool is his illustration here, his design.
Shout out to our boy
Badass.
David Williams, man.
Yeah.
Super dope, dude.
Really great. I
Big,
need
big ups to
Talented.
David, man. I mean, what an honor, dude.
Yeah.
What an honor. So awesome.
Can you guys keep the conversation going? I got to run upstairs real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
David killed it on this thing, dude. That's super dope, dude.
I'm not a pin guy, but this is probably one that I'm going to try to grab.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, this is awesome. What else did you like as far as reveals at SDCC, Ryan?
So I don't know if you're familiar with them. They might have been at Designer Con when you went. The Cursed Dead.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
I've been waiting for them to drop that Kickstarter or whatever the hell they're gonna
Yep.
do for like, what is it, 2 years now?
Yeah, dude. I saw the Cursed Dead at Designer Con in 2019, dude. And I saw those figures. Trust me, I was freaking blown away, dude. They were so good. And I was like, where is this Kickstarter? Like, why aren't these figures available? I mean, plus they have the Cursed Dead, and then they have that other figure line, which is like they're like a military kind of like
Mortal
know.
Ruin.
Mortal
Is that
Ruin,
what-
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
yeah.
They're both of those lines. I mean, the figures, the prototypes they
Yeah.
had that they showed off at Designer Con were phenomenal, dude. They were so good. And I'm like, how are these guys not getting funded, or how do they not have their? I mean, and that's all part of building a toy company. And I mean, we don't know the ins and outs and the heartaches that come along with that kind of stuff. So, but their designs were beyond amazing. It was, I mean, to see them in hand, in person, I mean, they were superior to anything I'd ever seen as far as sculpt, design. I mean, the whole nine, dude. It was just amazing. It was so good. But yeah, they look really good. Hopefully, they'll finally get things, rolling on that front. That's definitely a cool one. Hey, what do you think of the? What's your thoughts on the? What is that? Immortal Joe or Junkyard Joe from Mezco, the like that robotic
Oh,
like
the
soldier.
collab that they're doing, is that because it's
No, he's
Mezco
like
and
a
someone else,
he's
isn't
he's
it?
like a almost like a Vietnam era looking soldier, and he's got like a robot face and robot hands. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've seen it. I don't have any attachment to it. I think it looks dope as hell.
Yeah, I think it looks really cool.
I probably won't get it just because I'm dialing back my Mezco stuff.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
if I was still all in on Mezco, I probably would end up getting it just for the accessories alone, because they're gonna give you a crazy.
Oh,
loadout.
I just think the body itself is awesome just to get, even if you popped it on, popped on a different head sculpt on it or something. I mean, I think that'd be a great body to work with just as a custom piece. Yeah, the Fam Home on the Sesame Street figs by NECA, dude. Oh my god, those look freaking great.
They're still shopping. No, they're having a difficult time. Gotcha. All right.
Mm.
Hopefully it happens, man. Those Cursed Dead figures are fucking sweet.
Oh yeah, they look freaking.
What's that?
Oh, he's from Image Comics.
Yeah, it's like a Vietnam era type figure. Looks super dope though, dude. Super dope. There you go.
Boom.
So dope, dude.
Transformers Knight Rider kit.
Yeah.
I have they've done a couple of things like this. I have the DeLorean, the Back to the Future one.
Yeah.
And listen, Eric, you're gonna be really surprised by this. I've never opened it because it looks so cool in the package, just like it is. So here's a Knight Rider one kit, but I think this one has like lights. Like there's like lights and stuff, right?
I don't know. It just looks amazing, dude. If it didn't have lights, that'd be a shame.
Get it by
What's
two.
that, right?
Yeah.
You
It shows it has lights and sounds. So
Yeah.
it probably talks like Kit. It probably has a Kit freaking. Oh, dude,
Oh,
that'd be
man.
so dope.
Okay, here we go. Nate is in the house. God damn right.
What
My
up,
man
dude?
Nate. We wanted a Transformers Authority. We got one. Nate Armstrong,
Damn straight.
who says yes, has a front light strip.
Yes.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to listen to some Busta Rhymes tonight.
Hell yeah.
Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah.
dun, 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 dun. Oh, I'm excited about this. I'm pumped about this. I gotta get this. I don't know when it goes up for pre-order or whatever. I need this in my life.
Yeah.
Gotta get this guy.
So good, dude.
Incredible. Who's got the good photos? Who's got the good photos? Here we go. Let's go with dun, dun, dun. But I gotta be honest with you. I think there's been a lot of really great, incredible reveals for this year's SDCC. What happened? Ah!
I don't know. Said I don't think my questions are going through. Going to restart my computer.
I actually don't see it. That was the first comment I've seen from Curtis in a while.
Okay,
I
so
think he asked about the cowl.
Well, he asked, did you Bat Bros get in on the 89 Batman cowl for $99? Did either of you guys get it?
No,
I did not.
Yeah, I
I
didn't
don't
get
know
it
where the
either.
hell I would put it.
Yeah. next to your Batmobile.
I don't even know. I'm obviously joking when I'm saying I'm getting that because I don't have any space at all.
Oh, here's something I wanted to talk about. 1 second here. Hold on. I'm very excited about this. Extremely excited. So, in the fall, there we go. In the fall, some renders, like action figure renders, were released of what appeared to be like 1/12 scale real Ghostbusters figures. Like legit 1/12 articulated real Ghostbusters figures. And what they weren't official. They were essentially fan art. However, the guy who did the fan art was Alex from Mondo. So it was a guy who works for Mondo, had done these incredible renders in the fall, and Ghostbuster fans were basically like, oh my God, just please do this. Please do exactly what this is. Somebody get this guy to make these 1/12 real Ghostbusters figures. And now they are. And surprise, surprise, it's Mondo that's making them, the company
Nice.
he works for.
Nice.
So, oh my God, you got Sam Hain here. There's Venkman. Like, so apparently, I think what they're doing is they're releasing in the first wave, they're doing 2-packs. So you get like a Ghostbuster and one of the ghosts from the original cartoon in the 2-pack, and they're pricey. I thought they were
for 1/12. Yeah, that's real pricey, man.
It says
Wow.
202.
Yeah, I mean, I thought 202 would be enough to get all 4, but whew, if it's actually 202 for just a 2-pack,
Yeah.
ooh, that's gonna be rough. But they look so good, dude. Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm not. I mean, I like the Ghostbusters animated series, or the real Ghostbusters, but I'm more the OG original film. So I got those ones. Who did those back in the day? Was it NECA or?
So a bunch of people did. So Diamond
Yeah.
Select did original Ghostbusters.
Or I think it was the Hasbro ones I got. I think.
Oh, they did the Plasma series, which I thought was pretty good. That was just 2020, I think. Plasma series came out, brown suit. But Mezco also did original Ghostbusters from the movie, which is a set that I've always really kind of wanted to get and I haven't gotten yet. But they did a Ghostbuster set. Diamond Select, Mezco, and then Hasbro did Plasma series 4 years ago. So yeah, but this was a big deal. First of all, Mondo doing 1/12 at all is a big deal. So now they're doing Ghostbusters, and they also made another announcement, which was very interesting.
I feel like they broke the internet with one of them.
Yeah, that's the one I'm trying to get to now. Why would they not have it on their own Instagram? Like, what the actual fuck?
They want to make it harder for you, dude.
Yeah, right. See, this is the downfall of not prepping a slideshow beforehand, is that you're like out there searching for them. So okay, so anybody that knows where it is, let me know. But point being is that Mondo's also doing 1/12 He-Man figures. They're doing 2000X. Yes, 2000X 1/12 scale figures. Yes. Where the hell are these at? Why can't I find them? Sorry, here. Talk amongst yourselves for a second.
Maybe if Hedgehog wasn't enjoying his life at the pool, maybe we'd have better prep here. Sorry, folks.
Here we go.
Well, he made me an admin, so I can fully get off my ass and do this shit too. So that was just me being.
Here we go. It's okay. So real quick. So here is what they released. Mondo is doing 1/12 scale Masters of the Universe figures, 2000X. So I'm kind of pumped to be getting some modern 2000X figures. I wonder if we're kind of getting near like Motu saturation though. Like I still love classics. Like, I'm still big time into classics. I think Origins is killing it. We'll probably take a quick look at the Snake Layer. Masterverse with the new Eternia stuff is getting better and better. I don't know that I need a Mondo 1/12 scale He-Man. It kind of looks like Brutal Realm, doesn't it?
Mhm.
Yeah, it does.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah,
chunky,
totally.
What do you think the
beefy
price would be for
barbarian
that?
guys.
Did they announce that yet?
I don't think that that's been announced yet, but I did see an interview with the guys from Mondo earlier today, and I think they've got at least 2 waves coming out.
Mm.
2 waves coming out next year. Oh, this is interesting. So Curtis says that the only weird thing is that the Four Horsemen did the original 2000X, and they aren't even consulting them on the designs. That would seem to be weird for Mattel not to even talk to the Horsemen at all. Or if you're Mondo, I mean, I guess they're competitors, but I mean, listen, I don't know how the toy industry works, so don't listen to me. But if I'm Mondo, like, I'm at least calling the Horsemen up just as sort of like a, let's be cool kind of thing. I don't know if there isn't a relationship there. I'm not aware of any between Mondo and the Horsemen, but I would at least call them up and at least talk, at least talk about what it is, but we'll see.
Question from Rob Zamora. What line do you guys think is saturating the toy world? I'll say McFarlane.
With the million Batman.
Yeah,
figures,
I mean,
for
talk about
sure.
saturation, dude. I mean, yeah, I mean, the DC line he's done. I mean,
Mhm.
God, I mean, complete oversaturation. Super dope. I mean, for DC fans, I mean, I'm not gonna take it away from them, but talk about oversaturation, dude. Wow.
Yeah. Bill makes a good point, though. TMNT, when you talk about, you've got
Yeah.
Super 7,
Oh, yeah.
you've got NECA, you've got Playmates now, Best Action, Loyal Subjects. Like, there are 20 different TMNT lines.
But it does give you quite a few options to choose your style and your way. Because there's people that are like animated TNT. There's people that are Nickelodeon TNT. There's people that are the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movies, whichever one you like the best. You know what I mean? So there's a lot to choose from. It's just, there are collectors out there that can't help themselves and they buy all of them. I'm thankfully not one of those people.
Mm-hmm. All right, so what do we want to do? Want to do this? Or... All right.
Yeah, but to Curtis's point, Curtis, on the classified, there's a lot of great characters in G.I. Joe. So I don't know about oversaturation. I wouldn't say they're oversaturating. There's a lot of great figures that are a lot of great characters that people are waiting to add to their G.I. Joe collection. So, but when you keep pumping out turtle after turtle after turtle, that like I said, that could definitely be
yeah, and it's funny that yeah, Jesse says, you guys know I love Four Horsemen, but they got their credit on the originals if they aren't working on the new ones. I get that part. I'm just saying that, like, if it was me, like, you never know, like, how the future is gonna, like, play out. Like, if I'm the guys creating stuff with Mondo, I would want to be on good terms with somebody like the Four Horsemen anyway. And even if you're not inviting them to, like, have creative input on your designs because it's your contract, it's what you're doing, I would think that I would at least want to, like, talk to them. But again, full disclosure, again, I know nothing about the toy industry, so I don't know how it works. And then, so here's the Snake Layer. So again, this was the playset that Mattel is putting out for the Origins line, also sort of for Masterverse, but this one is really Origins based, I think. And this was the one where Mattel had essentially a crowd vote, so a fan vote as to what they were going to do. Whether it was going to be a Fright Zone, Snake Layer, and attack track, and it was the Snake Layer that won the fan vote. And this is the result that was finally revealed at San Diego Comic-Con. Now, it is different than the renders that were showed as part of the vote. still think it looks really, really cool. So this thing right here, this snake thing is apparently a detachable thing that is basically a vehicle that was shown back in the Masters of the Universe magazine from back in the 80s. And that was like, I guess, the only place that it was sort of revealed. But this is part of the playset and a detachable vehicle. So there you go. That's the snake lair.
I can't understand people that can get these play sets and have room to display them. These things are so huge, dude.
Yeah, I mean, when I voted, I participated in the fan voting, and I was like, oh, like when the snake lair won, I was like, oh man, I'm gonna need to have a snake lair. But now I'm like, what would I do with it? And apparently, it's really, really big. Like I already have the new Eternia, like the actual Eternia playset, still in the box, sitting over there. So I haven't figured out where I'm putting that yet.
You got the cat layer coming too, don't you?
Oh yeah, I have the Thundercats Ultimates Cats layer, so I'm gonna need a spot for that and the Eternia. I mean, I have an idea of where I'm gonna put it. Yeah. So Bill also says, or they were contacted and were involved, and we just don't know it. That's true. Again, I have no idea, and but Curtis said they weren't. So who knows? I don't care. I mean, I care, but like whatever. Oh yeah, GI Joe also has line besides just classified. Also has Haya or Hia, depending on how you say it. 3-0. Mezco's doing GI Joes. That's another problem too. It's because I have the
Super 7.
Super 7 is doing
Yeah,
GI Joes,
7.
and I have classifieds. I have Super 7 GI Joes, and I have Mezco Roadblock, and I like them all for different reasons. But it's like there's just no way. There's no way you can. I mean, I guess somebody might be able to collect every line that's out there for them, but I think we're in like the oversaturation era right now.
Big time, man. It's a great time to be a toy collector. Great time.
Yeah. It's up to the collector to kind of pick and choose what they're going to go for.
Yeah. I mean, you think about it. I mean, probably less than 15 years ago, really, there was only like a handful of toy lines that you could choose from. You know what I mean? And that was it. Now there's like an ungodly amount, and you can, like I said, you could cherry pick all day, just the best of the best if you want to.
We just named GI Joe and TMNT as two of the, if not the two most oversaturated toy lines out there. Right before the pandemic, there was nothing. There was no GI Joe.
Yeah.
There was no TMNT for a little bit before that.
Mm-hmm.
And now there's so freaking much. Like, but the thing that's cool about it is, okay, it's oversaturated, but you don't have to buy everything. You can't buy everything. So you get to pick and choose, and sometimes cool things happen out of that. Like when the Turtles of Grayskull line came out, like this weird mashup between TMNT and Masters of the Universe. I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm personally not going to give a damn about that at all. Like, who cares? That's just some wacky thing they're doing, sort of like when they did like the WWE mashups with Motu. But lo and behold, some really cool things have come out of it. Like there's some really cool figures in that Turtles of Grayskull line.
Yeah.
That it doesn't, like, the coolest ones don't appear to have any real relation to turtles. Like that translucent merman looks incredible. The translucent Mossman looks incredible. And there's some new ones coming out which also look incredible. Real quick.
You just never know. You just never know what might work for some people. You know what I mean? It just seems like a kooky idea, but I mean, shit. I mean, a lot of people are freaking loving it. It's cool.
Yeah, like here's like they're doing like an Origins cartoon Hordak. There's Eric's favorite.
Fuck you.
Here's a Mechanic.
That looks super dope.
Look at this freaking Rattler.
Mm-hmm.
Ratlore. Sorry, this is Ratlore, not Rattler. Ratlore. Like, holy crap. That thing looks incredible.
Yeah.
So you're getting it because it's translucent? Well, has translucent parts.
I am 1000% getting that.
Yeah, figured as much.
Here's the big problem. Mondo
Sweet.
There's a new Mondo Scareglow with a horse. Now, we've known about this for a while, but it's actually up for pre-order now. 1/6 scale, a new Scareglow. This one, now every time they make a Scareglow, it looks like the best Scareglow ever. And now he comes with a horse. The Scareglow is $275. The horse with Scareglow is $775. So $800, like a ridiculous amount of money. And I heard about, when I heard about this when it was first announced, I think maybe last year, I was like, okay, this looks awesome. I'm easily going to be able to pass though, because I'm not collecting the Mondo 1/6 scale figures. It's going to be way too expensive, and it is. But holy shit, it looks good. It looks so good. Like, there's a part of me that's almost like, well, I at least need to get the Scareglow, right? Because the Scareglow looks awesome. But then there's another part of me that says, well, if you're going to get the Scareglow, can you really not get both? And of course, the answer is yes, you can easily not get both. But
that's a tough pass, though, dude.
And again, for somebody that's not collecting the Mondo Masters of the Universe, I now have the Mondo Merman, the original one. I have the Mondo Deluxe Skeletor and the Mondo Disco Skeletor. And I'm probably going to get a Scareglow. I mean, listen.
I'm not going to lie to you.
Of all the Scareglows, I mean, I have no ties to Scareglow, so I'm so glad this is an easy pass for me because, I mean, and I'm not a Mondo completist, so I'm super stoked that I can totally pass on this. But of all the Scareglows that I've seen, this is definitely by far, I think, the best one.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I could, to all the diehard Scareglow fans that, that's like their favorite character in the Masters line. I mean, I know nothing about Scareglow, but I think this looks super dope. It looks amazing.
Sick. I guess I don't need the horse.
I would think the horse would be an easy pass, dude, because the horse, first of all, is, I mean, you know how huge that thing's going to be. The wingspan's going to be ridiculous, dude. Yeah, where are you gonna? Yeah, no, I would pass on the horse. I would definitely get the Scareglow. Definitely.
Yes. The question to ask is, I'm just eventually going to end up selling this to pay for a 2025 HasLab or Legion's All-In. Exactly. The answer to that is yes. The answer to that is yes. Here's the thing, and this is the toy collector's dilemma, right? Why would I buy this? Because it's exciting right now. It's ridiculous. I would get like an endorphin rush from ordering it and being like, this is going to come. And then when it shows up, it's going to be just this ridiculous event, massive boxes of just, and looking at the this is part of my problem. This is why I have a problem, is because I like stuff that's cool. That's easy to understand, right?
John's intervention.
Cool stuff is cool. Cool stuff is cool.
Yes.
But my other problem is I love things that are ridiculous. Like, this is just fucking stupid. Right? That makes me love it more. Why am I like this? What? Like, the fact that this is like this is not even a real character. This horse, Mondo made this up. They created the character and Mattel let them do it. But now it comes with a mini comic that Dark Horse Comics made. It's just stupid, but like, I'm still excited about it. Like, it would be amazing to order and then you get it. And that whole thing would be amazing. After that, I don't know what I would do with it.
This is what keeps us young at heart, man. You got to admit it. You know what I mean? It's what keeps us all young at heart. Look at us, grown ass men looking at toys, having a heart full of joy. You know what I mean? I mean, what more can
questionable financial decisions also.
Yeah. Questionable, horrible financial decisions. We don't care. We're going for it. You know what I mean?
Just ridiculous decisions.
It brings us joy.
Just terrible. Just horrible decisions. But you're right. That's the fun of it. It's just the agonizing over it. The fact that it's so ridiculous and so massive and so big. And listen, after seeing what Mondo does with these Masters of the Universe figures, they do a good job. They do beyond a good job. You know, all the things that I love, like, you know, like the Horsemen with their attention to detail on their figures and their refusal to compromise on what they want their figures to look like, and just incredible design of their characters and the paint detail. And now, like, the fact that the accessories are going off the charts. And the same thing with companies like Mezco and Super 7 too, with their attention to detail about accessories. You know, the fact that they dig way deep into a certain character or a property or a cartoon. And you're not helping me here, Bill.
Yeah.
You're not helping me. Yes, I am a huge Scaphoid fan. Can you imagine like a display with Scareglow and Scaremare and some Scaphoids with some third-party heads and stuff all together? Oh my god. What am I gonna? And here's even the worst thing. I do this sometimes, where I'll make Victoria watch like a reveal of a figure or something like that. One, because I just want to share with her something that I like that's ridiculous. But the other part of it is to gauge her reaction. To gauge her reaction a little bit. So I showed her the Pixel Dan video of that he did from Scareglow and Scaremare at San Diego Comic-Con. And he talks about the pricing and stuff too. And she didn't exactly flinch. Like, it wasn't one of those situations where she's like, dude, $800. What are you kidding? Maybe because she just thought it was so ridiculous that there's no way I would think about buying this, right?
That was a lawyer.
Did you get side-eye at all?
Right there.
Not at all. Not even a little bit. She
Mhm.
said it looked cool.
That was her using her lawyer poker face, bro.
Yeah. It's like and I have a feeling that if she was going to kill you, she would get away with it. I'm just saying.
Just saying.
I'm just saying.
Just saying.
You know what? If that's how it's going to be, that's how I want to go. He went out firing with the pre-order button. You know, he went out swinging.
They found him laying next to a Mondo box. We don't know what that was all about.
800 is dumb. Yeah, I agree, Rick Jones.
Yeah, that's serious.
That's a stupid ass
dude.
price.
I mean, dude,
Especially
Battle Cat was only 500, dude, and that Battle Cat is
Yeah.
fucking amazing, bro.
That's
It was
the other
worth
part of it.
every penny, worth every penny.
So I didn't get the Battle Cat, and when I ordered the Deluxe Skeletor, my thought was, okay, I don't need to collect the whole line. I think they look amazing. I think the Trap Jaw looks amazing. I think a bunch of them look amazing. But I was like, I can just get a Skeletor and be happy with it, right? The Skeletors, I can just get one character. But I didn't get the Panther. But I saw the flocked Panther they did in person at PowerCon, and I swear to you, if they ever finish that and actually release it, I am getting that flocked Panther.
Yeah, I'd pass on this horse and grab that Panther for sure.
That's the thing. It's kind of like if that Panther comes out later this year and I've already spent $800 on this thing, holy crap. I already need the Panther. But Scareglow would look good with the Panther too. If I just get the Scareglow.
Yeah. I think Scareglow would look better on Panther than he would on this horse, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't disagree. So when they were talking about it, the guys from Mondo were talking about that exact issue. And when they got the idea of like, we should, give him like a steed or a beast or something like that. And they were talking about the idea of asking to do their own character. And they were like, initially they thought about doing, I think I got this right, that they initially thought about doing some type of cat-like creature for Scareglow, like an original character, because they already had the cat mold, right? They already did Battle Cat. They already did Panther. But then according to them, they wanted to just do something different. So they were like, how about a steed? How about a horse? So that's how they sort of got to this. And it does look kind of crazy, but I got to admit, if you look at the loadout with the horse looks cool with the translucent green, but it's not blowing me away. The Scareglow figure's kind of fucking blowing me away, though.
Yeah,
Yeah, that looks dope.
the Scareglow figures. Yeah,
Yeah.
like I said, if you're any sort of Scareglow fan, I would definitely not pass on this version of him.
Yeah, I think I might grab this one.
I feel bad for all the guys that have bought like the other 5 versions of him, though.
And the last one was amazing. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
But I do not have him. So I guess you could say that I still need a Scareglow. So I feel like that's all I got, man. His heart was pierced by some sort of green wing. So yeah, I don't know. So have you guys actually, other than the ISS, have you grabbed anything? Any of these SDCC exclusives or anything else recently?
No. I mean, I just been, like I said, just kind of been watching in the background, just seeing what's coming. And, I mean, there's a ton of stuff that they have that, of course, thankfully, like I said, I can easily pass. I mean, a lot of of course, all like the Marvel Legends stuff, the Black Series stuff. I mean, there's a ton of reveals that have, it all looks great, but like I said, a lot of it's an easy pass for me. The only thing, like I said, that I anticipate are like, obviously that the Mezco Beetlejuice looks really, really good.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, the Mezco Beetlejuice looks awesome. I'll definitely pick that up once Mezco puts that up for pre-order. I really liked and I'm sure that, like I said, we'll see those in stores soon enough, is the Sesame Street by NECA. That looks really cool. Just for nostalgia vibes, I think that's really cool. I mean, hope the articulation's there when I put them in dynamic poses. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the one thing. What's funny is when I saw that, I was like, the one thing I would say is that if I'm gonna buy those Sesame Street figures, I would want soft goods.
Just playing with my wang here.
Here we go. Here's Eric's white wang.
Mm-hmm.
There we
Super
go.
Dope. Yeah,
it does look pretty dope.
Yeah, dude. Come on. White Tiger. Are you kidding me? It's freaking awesome, dude. Yeah, he looks great, dude. Yeah, these are freaking super dope. Love it. Love it.
Oh, yeah. Joe's right. The Super 7 Vecna looks really cool, too. The D&D figure.
Mm.
So
who's doing the which I thought I always think that's super cool and nostalgic. Who's doing the Tony the Tiger?
Oh, Jada Toys.
Jada.
Oh yeah, Jada. Oh, and how about Jada showing their new wave of the Street Fighter figures? Oh, yep. Yes.
Pretty
gimme. I'll take them. Yes, those look freaking amazing.
Yep, Yellow Puck.
Oh yeah, Yellow Starscream. Yeah. Again, there's another line of Transformers that, I mean, you got 1,000 different, third party lines that do Transformers aside from Hasbro that you can choose from.
Yeah. All right, guys. I think I got to roll out.
Yep.
I got some kids to attend to upstairs. I can't believe it's been an hour and a half already. I feel like we just started. We haven't even talked about anything yet.
That's how we roll, bro.
Yeah.
It's all good.
All right, guys. Anything else you guys got coming up for the rest of the week here?
Nope. Just building my loadout for Legion's Con. Let's fucking go.
Not a damn thing.
Yeah, I will say, where is my... Hold on, I'm trying to show one more thing before we leave, but I can't find it.
Yeah, Brian, that Street Fighter line altogether looks freaking amazing, dude. They're still missing a couple key figures, but you see most of them are there. They're most of the ones that I've been waiting for are there.
Yes. Do not.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
The Arizona boys.
Nice.
Also, please check out. I did an interview or a chat with Jay from the Purple Stuff podcast and Sludge Central, which I put up as a video on the YouTube channel at Hedgehog Action. Please check it out. I'm pretty proud of it. It's funny, whenever I do like the interviews or whatever, they're not like the best performing videos. Like they just don't get like a ton of views. But like, here's the thing, I really like doing them. Like one of my favorite things to do is just to like get an opportunity to like talk to somebody, ask them some questions about sort of like their background and the stuff they're into or whatever. So I'm a huge fan of the Purple Stuff podcast. Anybody, if you're into like nostalgia stuff from the 80s, 90s, if you haven't checked it out, check it out. Purple Stuff podcast, wherever you get your podcasts. It is Jay from, again, Sludge Central, another guy from Jersey, and Matt from Dinosaur Dracula. And they put out monthly podcasts and talk about like really cool stuff. So I've been a fan of theirs for a long time, and Jay is a collector, so I wanted to talk to him. So that's on my channel right now. My interview with Jay. It's maybe the start of a new series that I want to start called So What's Up? Nice. Where I just talk to like random, like not random, but like people that probably have some connection to toys.
Yeah, I got to give that a look, man, for sure.
The first one, so please check it out. Please subscribe to the channel. Give the videos a like if you liked them. Don't forget to check out at Toy Goof and Gons on Instagram. My man Rygon, one of the best toy photographers out there.
Whoa.
That's true. It's true. It's true, man. And then, of course, Late Night LeBron Customs, one of the premier customizers in the customizing community. Late Night, anything you wanted to let us in on as far as your current customs stuff you got going on?
Working hard, man, and trying to do the best that I can. I don't know. Sometimes it just seems like not that the motivation isn't there, but the creative juices, man. It's hard to kick them off and kind of bring something that's. I mean, I don't want to necessarily wow people with what I bring as far as my creations or my customs. I just want them to, I don't know, I just want them to look good. You know what I mean? I want people to be happy to have something in mind to put in with the rest of their collection to display, you know. I don't know. I just that's all I want. Hopefully I can do that. Thank you, Ryan. That's a
boom.
That's a piece of mine.
Come on, man. That's beautiful.
That's incredible, man.
Thank you. Yeah. I just want, like I said, I just want my artwork to be, you know, honored in people's homes and in their collection. And that's all I want. So what I do is try to bring the best that I can. And like I said, sometimes getting those juices flowing to constantly bring something different or something new to the show without making it look like it's just cookie cutter, you know, paint apps or whatnot. I just, yeah.
Real quick, just got to throw this up there. Carver Customs says Rygon needs to change his name to Little Inevitable, the way he's showing up on all the shows lately, giving Curtis a run for his money with support from Curtis. But hell yeah, Ryan, excuse me, Mr. Hip, Mr. Popular over here, showing up on every freaking show. Like,
well, Ryan's got a lot of ground to cover, competing with Amber. You know what I mean? So
fair point. It's fair point. You're not wrong.
He's running his strongest game. Kudos to you, Ryan.
Yeah,
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, sir. And thank you, Steph. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm just, like I said, hard at work at the desk. I've got a lot of stuff finished. So I've got a very good start on what I'm bringing to the show. Got my shirts ordered through my man Dave Orkin. So I've got my shirts that I'll be giving away to all my friends. And sorry if you're not on the list this year. Maybe I'll throw you on the list next year. But I usually can only afford to do about 60 to 70 shirts because shirts do get expensive, and to give that many away is not easy on the pocketbook. So so yeah, I'm ready to roll, man. I'm super stoked. Like I said, it can't come soon enough. But then again, hopefully it'll give us all enough time to be ready and prep for the show. So be ready. It's
100%.
gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Everyone, thanks for stopping in.
Hell yeah.
We appreciate you hanging out with us for a little while. Everybody that checks us out on the replay, we appreciate you so much too. We'll catch you next week, next Saturday, which will be a SummerSlam Saturday for all the wrestling fans out there. So until then, have a great week. Enjoy your family. Enjoy your friends. Enjoy your summertime. And don't forget the number one rule, which is
Be cool.
Be cool.
later.